And welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. When we last left off, I went EB. I went EB and Sleepy, and now I'm in a door. Perfect intro. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Would have sex too. Kidding. Would not do that. Anyway. Yukari. I will not overdo it at school. Oh, right, I need to eeb. I need to go to sleepy sleep. Good night. I love waking up from the hospital to go to my room to sleep. I couldn't have done anything else, huh? Oh, Junpei! I love Junpei. What happened, Junpei? I am listening to you. You motherfucker.
Jeez.
I need to know. Yukari, you stay out of this. He was gonna tell me a secret, and now he won't tell me the secret anymore. I will never forgive this.
Are you stupid or something?
Ikutsuki!
It's not like that.
Well, I talked to the chairman.
Can we call it a day?
Oh, it's Mr. Ono! I love Mr. Ono. Brother, are you gonna be like, I don't understand why people like mammoths. Anyway, samurai. There he is. Oh, I forgot to set a timer for this episode. Whoops! Hang on. I forgot to set a timer. Alright. We're a little late on it, but it's okay. I forgot to do that. It isn't being easy as an adult. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I need to double check and make sure that my audio is coming through. Okay, cool. My audio is coming through, and it looks like audio for that is coming through. Am I? Okay, the game is at a lower decibel. I'm going to put it a little bit lower. I'm going to put it a little lower so that way my voice is more audible. That should be fine though. Alright, sorry. Trying to adjust audio is always a pain in the ass. The samurai will never get their day in the sun. Oh, that's so rude, Mr. Ono. Mittens? I think I remember this. I think it's Mittens. Huh. Yeah, Mittens.
That's correct.
I am goated. I definitely looked at a guide. Listen, knowledge pips are knowledge pips, alright? He wants to get to the age of katanas, everything else is so dull. Don't look at me in respect, I cheated. I looked at a guide. Ah, that's right. Answering questions correctly raises charm. Not knowledge. I do like that change, because it makes more sense that it would increase your knowledge.
Wanna walk home together?
I didn't realize the other line was voice logged.
Hey.
There you go, guys, just so you can hear the full Yukari experience. Oh, I might start rumors, though.
Huh? Come on, there's no need to put on a brave face. What if you pass out again on the way home?
You can just say you're interested in me. That's fine.
I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go.
Alright, thank you, Yukari.
Home safe.
Wow, we are. Good job. I actually do kind of want to talk about this for a bit. One of my friends is currently streaming Persona 4 Golden on his Twitch. Failure, if you're watching this, big love, my guy. But earlier when I was adjusting audio levels, it kind of... it reminded me that he hadn't quite finished setting up his stream elements. So, Failure, again, if you're watching this, I'm going to mildly make fun of you on my YouTube channel. Aside from that, you should subscribe? You should follow Failure on Twitch. He's Failure101, and he is amazing. He's been my friend for a while. He was the first one to agree to this crazy idea I had where I did nothing but play Persona for a month. So, thanks again, Failure. You're a real one.
I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
Considering how well optimized this game can be, I'm surprised that the Switch port never did get made for it. Maybe there's plans for it. I doubt that, though, because the Switch is not a powerful console. If they manage to get Royal on the Switch, which is what this looks like. This looks like the Switch port for Royal. Like, because I have my graphics on low. I wonder how difficult it would be to get a Switch port for this game. Twilight Fragments. I can't wait to go to sleep. Actually, I want to leave. I'm gonna leave the dorm. They can't stop me. I forgot I can just run. No! They really thought of everything, huh?
Oh.
I love Lotus Juice. If I could have a personal DJ follow me everywhere and describe all of my events in my life, I would have Lotus Juice do that.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Igutsuki.
Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Hello.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me? What? I only just shot myself in the head and awoken to mystical powers beyond my comprehension. What do you mean there's more than 24 hours in a day?
That's a reasonable reaction.
Thank you.
However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand.
Oh, is that when everything went green and there was blood on the ground and everyone was in coffins? Yeah, that's crazy. What? What do you mean that's what I experienced? I thought that was just normal.
Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. The street lights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people simply aren't cognizant of. But the Dark Hour does exist, and it occurs each night at midnight. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows.
I like that it put it in green, so that way I can associate that with the Dark Hour.
They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this?
I am full-heartedly with him. I get to murder things indiscriminately. Sign me up.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case.
Hang on. No, okay, cool. That's my refrigerator. I thought my computer was making a really weird noise. It was just a refrigerator.
I'll get to the point.
Which isn't better, but at least it's not my computer.
We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
That's gonna be a really awkward thing when the principal's like, hey, can I observe your club? No.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do a thing during the Dark Hour.
Unless one of the police has the potential and has a persona.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona, the power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
Alright.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright, why not?
Whew. I was afraid you'd say no.
The game didn't give me an option to do that.
I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Yo. A voice ringing inside my head. Oh! Holy shit, guys. It's the fool.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
Fuck! I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to skip it. Ah! I wanted you guys to at least see the thing. I'm gonna have to do it. Anyway, you'll be able to place that voice pretty soon. Igor!
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Oh, that's cool. It has a dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend. Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
It's funny because of how, like, I hate it. Oh, dark hour time, I guess.
Hi, how have you been?
What? Who? You! I love Mysterious Boy.
I'm always by your side. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Oh, okay, cool, thanks. I don't care. Wow, what a absolute edgelord.
It's the end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
His voice sounds familiar, and I can't place it. I'll have to look it up after this episode and see if I can remember it.
I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
And here we are.
Hey, you in there?
No.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata-senpai's calling for us.
What the hell? Like, who sleeps until the... I don't know. There are plenty of people who do that. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. God, this thing's freaking heavy.
Oh yeah, from downtown.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
Silence, Yukari. He's perfect.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
Of course he does. He's amazing. He's perfect.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
All of these are just, I want to agree with him. Please. Yeah,
Oh, right. Of course. Makes sense, since you're a Persona user and all. Man, I still can't believe it.
It is hard to swallow, yeah.
I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Junpei, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for you, Kari.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tower and Tartarus are very different.
Tartar sauce? What?
Thank you, Junpei.
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
I guess we're still in the introduction phase.
Ah,
Yeah, of course I am, Junpei. You seem pretty gung-ho for it.
that's right!
I'm trying to like go at a pace where everyone could read.
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, with the student council or whatever.
I really appreciate the new round of voice actors. Junpei, I think Junpei in the vanilla games already sounded pretty good, but I love how he sounds in Reload. Yeah, no, I really like all the new voice people they went with.
Whoa, Yucatan, do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
I don't like her.
Okay, school days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back. Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart.
Huh. This is not the kind of music that I need for learning that people are jumping onto the train tracks.
Crap! Everyone else is there already. We better hurry. Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry. It's Small Rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
Maybe next time, man.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Everyone is here.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So, I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing?
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information.
I really do wonder what happens when you graduate and you're still part of the like what happens when you graduate high school? Are you still part of the Seas, or are you just kind of on your own? I wonder.
Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I guess I have to wait till I recover from my grievous wounds.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not so sure about this.
I am.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
You know.
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
Good cutscene.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
It's gonna be like, oh, Junpei, you're being ridiculous or whatever, but he's raising a fairly good point. Why?
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
Yeah, you have. It's been like. This is like the third time you've reminded him. Although, this is also like the third time he's been like, that's really cool and exciting, huh? Huh? I can't wait to go in there.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
So the guy in the
Also
chair.
need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship?
Yes, exactly like that. Yes, Junpei.
I'm in! Me! Pick me!
You're in charge.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
Oh yeah.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key.
What's the matter?
Door.
I've been waiting waiting for you.
I love how just insane looking Igor looks.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into, how did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further. You must understand the nature of your power. Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty, but at the same time, holding infinite possibilities.
I love that line. I love everything about this game. Persona is the best.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until we meet again, farewell.
I love Igor.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I am a zombie. Brains, give me. Nah, don't worry about it.
Don't tell me you dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Something I absolutely adore about all the Persona games is that you entering the Velvet Room, to everyone else, it just looks like you're just standing there. Like, that's it.
Leader.
Alright, we don't need to save. We need to save. Don't worry about all the other save files. I had played this game before this Let's Play. This was actually a gift to me from a very important friend of mine. And me choosing Persona 3 Reload's actually my commitment to finishing this game. Because he gave it to me, so, or helped purchase it. I can't remember which.
Hell yeah!
You better, Junpei.
Hey.
Oh, I'll back him up, alright. Motorcycle! That's where you keep your navigation equipment. I want to touch it. I want to drive the motorcycle.
All right.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my Persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
She can hear you. Also, like what? Concerned? Being...
Right. Let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there.
Anyway, this is Tartarus. I love the touch-up to Tartarus in this game. It's so good.
Hold on. There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution. Alright, let's start by going over how to attack shadows. When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
Alright, combat music. Also, yeah, thanks for explaining all this, Mitsuru. I'm glad that it decided to wait for you to finish explaining it. Don't worry about this. I can explain this better than the game can. You have actions that you can take. You can either beat them with your short sword, or you can fight them with your persona. Certain moves take either SP or HP. Attacking with a weapon doesn't.
What to do?
I forgot, like, the main character actually talks more in this game than the others.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out. Persona!
Hey there, Hermes. Oh yeah, I'm level 2 now. I'm unstoppable.
Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
He did it before you.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring. Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat.
So the reason why it's
The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused.
the reason why it's going into such detail and such focus in terms of combat is because Persona 3 was the first. It was the first game to become its official own thing, because the combat systems in the for those of you, okay, I'm gonna dump some Persona lore on you before we go into the fight. Persona is a spin-off of a franchise called Shin Megami Tensei. Basically, there was a game called Shin Megami Tensei If, and it was set in a high school setting, and the focus for story was more on the interpersonal conflicts and interests of high school students. And people liked that game so much that Atlas, the company that makes these games, was like, hey, we might be onto something. So they made Persona, and Persona 2, and then Persona 3. The first two Persona games played a lot like a Shin Megami Tensei game. Persona 3 was the first one to really, become its own thing in terms of combat.
All right, next. Next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies.
Anyway, yeah, that's why it's going into so much detail.
Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Nice.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yuki-san.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
Alright, so this is the one more system. Basically, hit their weakness, knock them down. Once they're all down, you can do this crazy thing called an all-out attack, and you'll get to see that. I'm sure they're going to explain that soon.
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness. Keep that up and finish off the rest.
Orpheus!
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
You know what? No, keep doing it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. Guys, don't be a creep to the women. It's not cool.
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Yeah.
The heck? Hey! Found some kind of boxy looking thing.
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So they're basically like treasure chests. Hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
Anyway, treasure chest.
That looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Items are pretty self-explanatory. We don't need to go into full tutorial mode. It would be funny. Thank you, Junpei. Ooh, a revival bead. Time to fight.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
So if you attack an enemy from behind and surprise it, you get a full round of combat, like completely to yourselves, and but it works the other way too. So if the enemy hits you, they get a full round of combat. Anyway, it's time for the best song in the game.
Next, I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Sorry, I'm just grooving out to the song.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack?
It's It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down. Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
Yeah. So, knock down everyone, and when they're knocked down, then you can do an all-out attack and do more damage to them.
This is our chance. Let's wipe them out.
Yo, Absaurus! Basically the way shovel times work, I can explain this. Basically the way shovel time works is when you perform well during combat, typically by killing things with all-out attacks or just doing well in general, you get these little things called shuffle times. In shuffle times you get skill cards and different kinds of cards, which contain personas or status buffs, stuff like that.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
You filthy animal.
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
We're approaching the hour mark pretty soon. I think we might have already approached it because my actual timer is off now. I might just make this a long episode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this just a longer episode.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
Did it.
I've covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
So yeah, your ability is completely unique to everyone else. You can swap in between personas.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
What to do?
Now, it's time for a full assault!
Get ready.
Ooh, I have to pick one. We're gonna grab Holy Arrow. Done and dusted.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
But I want to keep exploring. Alright, so the teleporters are only one way.
treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
What's that you got there?
I wonder...
So yeah, you use Twilight Fragments as chest keys.
Not bad.
I love Twilight Fragments. The gates do open on their own. I want to go to the upper level, but alright.
Looks like you found a teleporter. Now use it to return to the entrance. Welcome back. So, how was it?
I wasn't an issue.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
Because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
No, I'm catching up and surpassing you. My bond has increased. Bondage. Wait. Fuck. I actually didn't mean to make that kind of... I did not mean to say that. I meant like, you know, bond... You know what? No. Nah. I said what I said. I said what I said, and I'm sticking to it. You can't stop me. Alright. Velvet room. Oh, I can't just select it. Alright, cool. Goodbye.
Not bad.
It is funny to note that all that took an hour.
Salut.
Alright, let's do it.
Yo!
I am in 2F. Hello, Kenji.
Yo!
That's really cool of you to say.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
3D.
Thank you.
Holy shit, I can see Mitsuru in 3D.
So she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
The most popular, you say?
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
That was actually a pretty good speech.
Dang, what a speech.
Like, unironically, that's pretty good.
Do you, have any idea what she just said?
Junpei!
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Okay, time for class.
Thanks. Let's go over something completely different. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Staying awake increases my intelligence. Intelligence is always the hardest stat to raise in Persona games, so you should typically try to get it as often as you can.
What even?
Damn. Bro is getting put through the ringer. Ringer? Welcome to Persona 3 Reload, where I
Yo, wanna stop by Paulownia Mall on the way back?
stop myself so Junpei can speak. Anyway, welcome to Persona 3 Reload, where I mess up talking a bunch.
Might wanna stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
Sure, let's do it.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Reemus-Senpai! Wait for us!
Women.
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick magnet?
It is a weird correlation.
I mean, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah!
What about the fate of the world?
Don't be lame. Even heroes need some rest now and then, you know?
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Paulownia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station?
They're turning you in, Junpei. You've committed crimes against humanity.
You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache.
I hate it! I hate it! Why do people who treat women like shit get the women? No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
That does seem very annoying, though.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what time are we at? What time are we at? We're at an hour and 6 minutes. I know I said I'd do a longer episode, but looks like I actually have other commitments to do. That's okay. I can just do another episode later. Alright, that's where I'm going to cut it for now. Not a whole lot happened, but that was just a straight hour. I appreciate you guys coming in, stopping by. Big shout out to Failure 101 who started his Persona month today. I know he's probably having an awesome stream if he's still going on his stream right now. Be sure to follow the other participants in the Persona month. It means a lot to me. It'll probably mean a lot to them. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!